Alright, you guys, welcome back to another season of Banished on a new computer, new city, and a couple extra mods I've added in there just for good measure. So as you can see, these are the settings we got going into our new town. We're doing the town of Foxholm, randomly generated map seed lake waters, because it's always easier to flatten terrain from water to land compared to creating your own lakes. Having a very large, like very large map, very mild, because I was getting so annoyed with all the rain in the last whole season that we did. No disasters, because like I said, I always want to focus on building and not the disasters. And we're going to start off with the old castle mode, where basically you load it up and you have a few families there. You have a huge giant old castle that is used basically as storage, and you go from there. And my plan would be to turn that whole in like old castle areas, like the oldest part of town, things like that. But we'll see what the seed looks like once we jump right into it. So without further ado, let's start Season 4. So as for mods, before we jump into looking around at everything, we have, of course, the Mega Mod, Colonial Charter, beautiful world meant for Colonial Charter. Basically, they add more spawn layers. I don't know what that is. And it just makes everything look a lot prettier. So I'm excited about that. Increased resources combined. Intensified fishing docks, more terrain, which is why I have the larger map. The trees will grow longer and live longer before they're cut down, and of course, we're going to have larger hunters, gatherers, herbalists, and everything like that. Basically, they can go out farther in range and collect more resources. So, we have our old castle right here. It does look super dingy and old and just exactly what I wanted. Now let's go ahead and first get open our map. What does it look like? Oh, that looks really good with all those lakes. And this is definitely a lot larger than what we were playing with last season. And I'm so glad to say that we have this on a new computer, because I'm actually getting smooth 60 FPS as playing this, compared to on the last computer. Before we even built anything, I was all over the place with my... It was just pretty bad quality, to be honest. Wow, this is actually a really nice section that they landed us on. We're right in the middle of plains, and then we have this giant lakes over here. It's going to be perfect, actually. I think I'm going to want to... I wish that this castle was actually over here, or over here, and make this be the old part of town, and then we can further expand over to here. But we'll see just how it takes us, where it takes us. Maybe we'll just make it like a coastal region here that's considered the old part of town, and then we'll slowly develop. And I actually want to build walls, like a full-on castle in this season, so that is part of the plan. Let's get that up. Let's get this up. Put this guy over here like I like. Beautiful. First things first, we're going to need food, and we're going to need houses. Food and houses are both very important to me. What is this? I hope I don't click on something that'll make me crash the game, because that'll not be fun. Please don't crash the game. No, they're just... Why are they not here? Is that the same? What on earth? Why didn't they just have them in here? I don't know. I don't know. What's this guy? Oh, the old thing. Why isn't it in... Okay. This is cute. Okay, this is a little weird, to say the least. I don't know why it did that, but okay. Houses, houses, houses. What I want, of course, tents. No, I'm kidding. Of course, tinier tents. No. Log houses. Actually, this is a tiny shack. The tiny shack isn't that bad for this. Like, it kind of matches style-wise. It's really not too bad at all. It kind of reminds me of a graveyard. Ooh. That would look awesome. What if we just did a giant graveyard around the entire castle? Oh my god, that would just be so insanely awesome. Ooh, I'm getting ideas. I like that a lot. I think that'll be what we do. This will just turn into a graveyard section. Okay, but we can do the tiny shacks, not the forest homes, not the wood homes, not the salt boxes, town adobes, not those. Where are they? Where are they? here. This is, it's the little dot now. That was confusing. But both these and the tiny shacks would actually be really awesome. Let's see which one's cheaper on resources. This one needs 25 and then 6. And the tiny shack needs 10 and 2. Tiny shacks, it is. And if I remember correctly, I believe we can actually upgrade them. So I'm going to go ahead and actually no, I don't want to touch that yet. Let's build it over here. Yeah, let's build it over here. Okay, some tiny houses. We have 14 people, so we need at least 7 houses. Oh, I totally forgot about hunters and gatherers. Where am I going to put the hunters and gatherers huts? That's kind of important to determine first. That's not what I want. I want a big one. I'm going to have to put one here, to be honest. Well, I could build up the small community here and have one hunters and gatherers hut here. Donde está? Gatherers hut. And we can move it later. Because I definitely don't want to keep this. Oh, I guess it wouldn't matter if we just had this whole area surrounding the graveyard as it. And when you go through it, you're on another part of town. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we'll put one here. Where's the graveyard going to end? The graveyard, we can put houses here too. And then houses on this side, houses on this side, graveyard in the middle. So one here, and one here, and then some hunters. And then some herbalists. Oh my god, I just realized this whole time I haven't had the game even on pause, because they're all trying to go out and work. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to prep everything first. Okay, well, at least they're going to go out and work, I suppose. Okay, let's go ahead and get the tiny shack houses. Actually, I suppose it'd probably be better to have our roads go up first. Let's say I want this to be a 2-wide road because it's not going to be the prettiest. Because it's, like I said, it's going to be a graveyard. It's not definitely the prettiest. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. I keep hitting the space bar for some reason. I don't know why I think that's going to help me, but whatever. Now let's do 3 wide, that'll be better. Alright, we also need a storage area. In the meantime, probably closer to here. Just for right now, let's just do 7 by 7. And then our tiny shack. Because we're going to start here first, so we can have the guys. Oh, let me get rid of this map. Alright, so we have our houses down. We're going to do about 6 of them right here. Just nicely set and organized. And then we have, of course, our stockpile. Actually, let's get rid of the stockpile. And let's actually move it closer to here. Where is it going to... it cuts off there. You know, for right now, we can have it here. Let's actually put it here so they can clear out some of that stone and iron. And that'll be our main little starting area, and we can always expand it down here a bit farther with just these tiny shacks. I'm going to go ahead and build it up, and you guys know what I normally do. It's time for for our first time lapse in the city of Foxhole. Let's get to it. Alright, so we basically got survival down for right now, except for I just realized we are out of firewood. Let's get someone on that, finally. And we still have people who need housing. But we have food coming in, which we're good on. We have herbs coming in. We have tools and clothes being worked on. So we have the basics of survival down to right now. Which means now I want to get into some of the decorating bits, I guess you could call it. So I want to keep these guys here because they're supposed to be working out here. Let me count how many people. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 houses and I have 6. Okay, that's perfect. So these guys have to stay here because they work there. Now I'm going to go ahead and build a wall from here around, and it's going to be pretty much a square that's just going to connect from here and down, if that makes sense. And then on these smaller bits over here, these skinnier bits, these are going to be the actual graveyards. We're going to have a graveyard here and a graveyard here. And then over here, we'll make a small town center / trading area. And then down here, we can have some fishing docks and things like that leading out to here. However, like I said, there's going to be a wall coming out straight through here. These guys are going to be outside the wall. And for the wall, I don't want it to be anything too large. I'm in the wrong spot. Here we go. Let's see. What do we got? That's a little... That might work. It's pretty old looking. It could fit pretty well. How about these guys? This is a little bit too new. I clicked on that one. Nope, just kidding. They're different. This guy's still too new. This guy is way too big. This guy, no, I do not approve of. Is there anything else I can use? A variety. Country stone wall. Yeah, this is still too new looking. I think that's going to be our best bet is this guy. So this guy comes out right to the edge. Or we could do right in the middle. I think I'll do right in the middle. That seems like it'd be better. Yeah. Right in the middle. Okay, and I would do ghost blocks, however, I think it would just look better if we did it with regular blocks. Let's go ahead and have this guy closed. And then here we go. Let's go ahead and start placing these guys all the way around, and this guy's going to drop off into nowhere. I'm going to go ahead and do one flattened power tool there. And actually do one here so it doesn't look so weird, and here as well. And then we'll do the end cap right there. There's this guy, right? I hope it was this guy. Where's the end? End. Yes, right here. Perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and put that all the way around, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we finally gone ahead and finished building the entire wall. It's really, I was hoping it would look taller, but I guess the color and the design of it is worth it enough to make me not want to have to build a new wall. But the next thing I want to build is, where did it go? What was I looking at? Of course, I said cemeteries, right? Cemeteries, you think churches, because churches have cemeteries. I was thinking this one, however, I wanted something a little bit more substantial, and I saw this guy. Yeah, this guy is going to be perfect. Let's say we put him right here in the middle, and then we put a cemetery around him as well, and then filling up these spots too. Or we could put it here. But I liked how symmetrical it was to everything. Yeah, let's just put it here where I had it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 2. Of course it's not centered. And we'll just do it here on the very corner. Actually, we could do it here. And have a walkway. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it like this. And then we'll have the pathway go this way. I know it won't go through the wall, but hey, whatever. As long as it looks like there's a pathway, and then we'll have the cemeteries go around it, don't they? Transparent, fenceless cemetery, transparent ground texture. Too small? Gosh darn it. Why won't it let me build it? One for sure there. Why can't I build one here? Oh, well, I can make it look like it is a cemetery. Even though it won't technically be one. And then I want to have our little stockpile moved to right outside the wall. Just make it 5 wide so it's kind of skinny. And then we can move the other half of it over to here because we're going to need it for when we start building up the town as well. So let's go right here and just do a quickie one like that. And then get rid of that. And let them move it all over and start building the church. Dun, 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 dun. And I'll be right back once they start building, or once they finish the church. So give me a moment. Alright, so as you guys can see, we've built the church up. They did it actually super quick. It went up literally in like 5 minutes. And then I went around and I added in these little fake gravestones to make it look like it's used because it was too small of an area to actually put a real graveyard. And then back here, we also have just a little pond I threw in. And I'll probably throw in more things like maybe some trees, but we have some trees growing naturally on their own. So they might just end up reaching over here by themselves and make life easier for me to do. And I also threw in these 2 large transparent fenceless cemeteries and added the own walls that match these fieldstone walls right here so that they are set. And now I want to do like the old town like starting point right here. And it's going to be, what's it called? A market first and foremost is what I want. I'm trying to remember what it was called. This guy? No. This guy? No. These are really pretty though. That'd be great to have later. Why is this such a weird color? Weird. No thank you. This one is what I want. This old town market thing. Oh, but I need, okay, I need to actually do, okay, where is it? No, this guy? Yes, we need to actually have one of these so we can start getting, I forgot what it's called, lumber. That's what it's called. Let's go ahead and put the roads in. And connect it like so. Like so. That'll be perfect. And then let's just see how I want to lay this out. Because I want it to be kind of planned out, but still nice looking. We could probably do a row of houses here first. Where are they? They were these guys, right? Yeah, which means we have to move this thing again. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's go ahead and move the stockpile then. Let's just do a stockpile here. That'll work just great. Okay, come on. Come on, game. Let's work with me here. Yeah, like that. Like so. And then we're going to have this come here and down to here. And we can just make this whole thing be a stockpile, at least for right now. We'll go ahead and delete this guy. Continue the road. And then put the houses here. These houses are 3 wide. Here to here is 17. 17 cannot be divided by 3. Let me do some math. What can be divided by 3? Oh wait, 17 can be divided by 3. Just kidding. Nope. 18 can, which would mean 6, which would mean 6 houses total, but I'd rather have gaps and do 3, meaning we'd have to go over 1, so I'd want this to be 1 shorter. No thank you, like so. And these 3 can stay the same. Let's see, okay. We'd have 1 here. We skip 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It would be there, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. We can do 3, and then we'll switch it around, and we'll do 3 this way as well. Actually, let's do like a little gap. Like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this and start filling this guy in as well. And I'll be back once I have that all built up. Alright, so our little town is slowly starting to come together. I really want this whole area just to be pretty much this dark wood type of theme of just old and shanty looking, but enough for people to live in a way, if that makes any sense. And sadly, I've been cutting down so many trees that we really need to just expand in the next episode somewhere else to start cutting down more resources, because we desperately need more resources. Now, I was trying to go through and add like trees and bushes and stuff, and as you can see, I did add a few successfully. However, some of the trees that I want to put down, actually all of the trees that I want to put down require saplings, and I did not know how to get those. Which is weird, because the last time I played this, they didn't require saplings, so I think one of the mods got updated or something. I don't know. I'll just have to figure it out somehow. Somehow, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm super proud of this little area. It's definitely more well laid out than over here is. But hey, we all gotta start somewhere. We all gotta start with these tiny little houses when we first start out, and we just try to survive. But yeah, and as you can tell, we've been filling up our graveyards as well pretty slowly, but we finally got some education going. So everything's going swimmingly, except for food is going to be the next big issue, as well as wood, like I said. But we'll handle those tasks both in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much. Bye, guys.